How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel, Make Money Trucking. And here is my 2008 Freightliner Century. So what we are going to be doing today is going over 5 things that I absolutely love about this truck. Last time we did 5 things that I hate, said that this video was coming in soon, and now it's here. So we're going to do 5 things that I absolutely love about my 2008 Freightliner Century, 1 to 5, 1 being the absolute best and my most favorite. So all right, let's begin. All right, so number 5, we're going around the back of the truck, and number 5 is going to be the chassis and the suspension. Now, a lot of people, especially where I'm from and where I haul, they haul a lot of heavy big trailers on dirt roads, and they claim that the Freightliners aren't going to hold up. But honestly, over the last 6 years I've owned this truck, I've not had one major problem with my suspension on this truck. The airbags have lasted, same with the leaf springs. I did have the bushings replaced when I first got the truck, but that's kind of a normal thing. But yeah, other than that, I'd say number 5 is the suspension. Absolutely great on this truck. May not be the most comfortable riding, but it has held up a lot of punishment that I have put it through. All right, guys, so for number 4, I know this isn't very specific to my truck, but with this truck, this is what I like, is how much space you have on the frame rail and how much more space there is behind the fairings. So basically I had a side step toolbox on this side, and then on that side I had a wet kit and a PTO setup. So that would be number 4, is basically the length of the frame. There's a lot of space in between the fuel tank and then in between the rear tires. That's a great thing to have, especially if you want to put a toolbox on there, if you want to put a hydraulic wet kit, hydraulic tank, and all that good stuff. All right, so we're back inside the truck, and for number 3, it's kind of a little silly, but this is a great feature to have. This overhead compartment right here has become so handy. You know, a lot of trucks, they just end right here, and that's all you got. You got maybe one storage pocket on each side. Usually the CB's up here, which you can put the CB up here on these trucks. I have mine on the dash, so I have more space up here. But this overhead compartment is definitely a great thing to have. It's a little, it may be kind of silly, but I love it. It comes in so handy for putting stuff up here that you don't want to actually maybe blow out the windows. So this is great to have, is this overhead storage compartment on the mid roof, or even some of the flat top Freightliner Centuries and Coronados. So that'd be number 3. All right, guys, so moving on to number 2. Again, this is an interior thing, is the space you have in between the front seats. You know, on a lot of other makes and model trucks, the seats like right here, and you'll maybe have about this much space in between. But with this truck, I mean, look at how much space you have in between the seats. I mean, if this was a single cab or a day cab and the wall, you know, the wall was right here, you'd have all this space. I know if you have experience driving a truck, you know how cramped a day cab can be because there's not a whole lot of floor space. This thing has a ton of floor space in between the seats. So I'd say the space, given that this is a smaller sleeper, it still has a bunch of space, a bunch of floor space. So that would be number 2. All right, guys, so the number 1 thing, the best thing that I love about this truck is definitely going to be the Detroit 60 series or Series 60 14-liter motor. This Detroit 60 series is the number 1 greatest thing on this truck. This motor is fantastic. I made a video all about why the Detroit 60 series is the best series of motors out there. I'll link it in the video description above. I'll link it down below, and then you'll see it up above. But yeah, guys, so this is the best thing about this truck, is this Detroit 60 series. It's got great power, gets great fuel economy, and parts are easy and inexpensive to replace. And yeah, so that's definitely the best part. That's the most, yeah guys, so this Detroit 60 series is going to be the #1 thing that I love the most about my 2008 Freightliner Century, is definitely the motor. The motor, hands down, is the best part about this truck. All right, guys, well, there you have it. There is the 5 things that I love about my 2008 Freightliner Century. Hopefully you guys found this informative, and comment down below on some things that you like about your 2008 or similar Freightliner, Coronado, Century, or Columbia. Those are all C names, I just realized that. But hopefully you guys found this informative. Hopefully you guys liked it, so please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.